Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Skyward Sword HD on the Switch, and this is the brand new quest log, and I thought I'd show it off just before we go any further in the game, because they did do a good job with this. Like, even though it's only a little thing, like showing you how long you've played, showing you the time and all this stuff, and the actual picture of where you are in the game, and the autosave, I still think that it's like a cool new addition, because as I said last time, it's the little things when you're doing remasters that make a big difference. It's not just the main thing. Yeah, 1080p, oh my god, this game is so beautiful. One of the unfortunate things about doing Let's Plays is that sometimes you have to take quite a break from actually recording videos. I've been missing this game so much. I've been missing it so much. So Fi is lighting up. Master, the column of light is visible from here. Someone said in the last episode, Fi's voice is so soothing, and I agree. It's one of the things that really, like, it's very nostalgic in a way, but also just very comforting. You know what I mean? Dive off the ledge and call your Loftwing from here, where you can see the column of light. It is time for you to set out on your search for Zelda. You can call your Loftwing with the down button after you dive off. Thank you so much, Fi. I like Fi. The thing is, like, I've never really been that annoyed by companions in Zelda games. And here's the thing, like I don't get upset about people if they don't like the same stuff I do. I just never really got personally annoyed. Like, I even like Navi. I think my 3 favorite companions, if you can call these companions, not counting Zelda in frickin' Spirit Tracks, but definitely probably Tattle, Midna, and Fi are probably my favorites. So you can drop down here, by the way. So this is our first time seeing the surface in HD. I looked over the first 2 episodes of my original series. Oh my god, look at this. And like, the difference is crazy. The difference is actually really big. Like, they did such a good job, like, making this game HD. It's like, and I know, like, I look at these games and I'm kind of like, man, art style is so important. If you have a fantastic art style, you can do so much and you can get away with so much. This music cue, is this the music cue I'm thinking of? Master Link, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. This part, this music's so good. This one music beat. And we start building up the map as well. I've been saying this a million times over. I've been looking for like a cloth version of that map, or at least like a poster version of that map. I don't even mind if it's just a regular poster. I've been wanting that map for a while. Please proceed with caution, Master. This is this is a Wii game, but I think I can safely say that because the like watercolor art style holds up so well, it really does, like, to me feel like. Oh, we have to wait for it to open its mouth. Yeah, I've been seeing some people on Twitter definitely having some trouble with the controls here, and I did first as well. But the advice that a lot of you gave me was, you know, the wrist. The wrist is how you swing. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you swing. If you move your arm around, you're just gonna get a lot of this, right? You can flick your wrist with your arm, but it's not gonna be as accurate. And that was like that's one of the best pieces of advice as well. Combat in this game is so intimate. It really is, and I use that word quite a bit when I'm talking about combat in this game. And that's just because it always feels very up close, it feels very personal. Link's character model is great too. I remember someone saying that they personally thought that it was, one of the favorites, and I agree. It's probably like my favorite Link model, for sure. This and Twilight Princess. Oh, there it is! There she is! This is truly like a horrifying looking creature. All the little like beads on it. It almost kind of reminds me of like Sin. From Final Fantasy X in a way. And I truly am not sorry about me gushing about this game a lot. It is like one in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Like, it is. And like everything, like, and even here, like, this is a game that came out on the Wii. And look at this, right? Like, look at the animation on like the cloth and like the outfit and like the way the shield moves and bops back and forth on your back. Like, they were doing some crazy stuff back in the day, and I feel like this is stuff that's like not totally always acknowledged when people are talking about how good this game is. So that place is sealed right there. Fi will talk to us. Master, I have information to report. While these doors appear to have been opened recently, they are now sealed, shut by a powerful unidentified force. So let's go down to where we saw that thing. Obviously the sailcloth is not very Breath of the Wild-esque because you can't really move forward with it. But like, it has the same type of like features in a way. It just drops you down right below where you are. Which works just as well. Like, there's almost like the music is emanating from it, like, young one, child of destiny, descendant from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess Skyward. I don't remember the text like moving across slowly like this before. And unleash its power. So, here we go. These little gusts of air as well. Hello, Fi. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise that this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as Dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? You know what? I think... Do I remember how to use this? Look, give me a refresher, because I know the actual mechanic of it, but maybe the buttons. As you wish, Master. Dowsing is when I detect a presence of the aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of your sword. Yes. The nearer you are to an object emitting the aura in question, the stronger the response will be. This response manifests itself through vibration and sound. The direction of the object emitting the aura is indicated by the pointer you see. So yeah, we have a new ability for Dowsing. And then you can hold up here like this. Now, one of the things I just realized that I forgot to do. So you can point it up here. And it'll go in that direction. One of the things I like completely forgot to do was talk to the potions lady. And I'm just realizing that now. But here, look, we're gonna forget stuff sometimes, like all the time. Let's get back up here now though, because there is one feature that I do want to try out in this game as well. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. I've never actually used this type of feature in any single game. I think I've used it a few times before, and that is the amiibo functionality with the Skyloft amiibo. Something I definitely want to see. So one of the things I've learned then about the amiibo thing is that you can't use the actual amiibo until a little bit later in the game, which is fine. We can go up and get our potions again then. I believe the stall lady, she gives you a bottle for your potion, but we'll see about that now. Oh, man. This place looks really great, too. But this always looked great, but now we get to, like, see all the little tiny details in the world. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of moving around here, looking around the place. Of course, we can sit down as well if we need to. This will also heal us up as well. Moving the camera around as well is going to be really great also. There he goes, there he goes. Poor sleepy Link. Okay, we just wanted to see that once. Oh my god, and here is one of the coolest designs in all of Zelda.
The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Ah, Link. Good. Very good. I sense you've already gained control over the sacred power that fills your soul when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide.
The light shedding in from above. I've never seen anything like that in my life, but I do know that happens a lot in older buildings where the roof just collapses in. But here it gives this really nice aura to it.
You stand at the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes?
Of course.
That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map.
The X on the map marks your spot that will lead you to Faron Woods. Great.
You will be traveling in an unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at the location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point the X and press A to place a beacon.
So we go like this, and it's actually beacons are actually so useful. You'll see, they're so useful if you haven't seen them before. I think a lot of you guys have seen them before.
Though you cannot see it from where you are, the beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Faron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room, and you will find it should prove useful to you on your journey.
Oh, dangling the hairpiece as well. Unlocking the door. So you couldn't go through that door originally, you couldn't avoid talking to her.
You are ready. Leave through the door before you, and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely.
It's very strange how, you used to be able to call your character, any host of different things, right? Anything you want. I remember my first ever, Ocarina of Time playthrough, my first ever Link to the Past playthrough, which, oh no, we could have used this for a bottle. Our bad. Well, actually, you know what? The thing is, we probably wouldn't have, because we'd already have a bottle full of potion at this point. Oh, wait, so we actually have a bottle now as well, which is great. So that would be a bottle we can use to actually get some potion in too. Fantastic. I'm just every time I go into a new location, I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like right away. And I keep saying, man, this is a Wii game. Wii games are really pretty, right? And, I remember having a Wii and, seeing games in magazines. This is really pretty. These birds are really cute as well. Look at them. It's almost a shame. Oh, Agoran's in trouble. We had to make a grand entrance. We had to. Oh, the way! Scram! This is also, by the way, my favorite depiction of Gorons ever. And I will talk about more why as time goes on. I'm glad I remember how to parry a little bit. Like, I am actually very happy I remember how to parry. Do you want to come here too? Let's see, you still have that there. So these guys are like basic practice, right? But you have to be a little bit faster because they will block your whole stance as well. Oh, phew, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who are those red pests? I didn't expect to run into a pack of them in the peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Look at how much breadcrumbs are leaving for us. Zelda came this way. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I'm Gorko the Goron, and I'm researching ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. There's not, don't worry, don't even worry about it. Apparently these old statues serve as landmarks to traveling up to the sky or down from the Isle of the Goddess's place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks there are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly the statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It's a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Yeah, sure. Sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud. You had better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind, for real. So get this. People actually live on the Sky Island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free from conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way more advanced than ours down here. But it doesn't not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it's filled with wonders that we don't have here. The buildings are all made of gold, endless spring of mystical water feeds river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you'll live forever. The trees are heavy with plum fruit that cure all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold, no chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. I would love that right now. It's way too hot here in Ireland right now. I'm an Irish boy. my pale skin can't take it. I'm like dying. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Do I? I think we know now. I think we know. Oh, that's so bad. I was hoping to tell you more, but I guess it can wait. I live there. I live there. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? So now we have a way to get back to the sky if we so wish. But we're just going to use it to save for now. We're going to save here over our save file of save achieved. Goro! What was that? The statue just reacts to. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I've got to know. Listen, buddy. It's something you'll learn when you're older, alright? It's not something you just understand now. It's something you'll learn when you're older. So what's over here again? It's just the, catching butterflies. So when you go into your menu, you have options here. And you have don't use amiibo. You'll be able to use amiibos in the game after you make some additional progress. I want to try this amiibo as much as I can. So there's control mode. There's also like camera speed is normal. That's fine. Screen display normal. Simple. What's simple? That's kind of nice. I mean, let's try this for a while. If it gets too confusing, then of course we'll change it. But like, I think it has everything we need on the map. I have to examine the statue further, but who knows what I might find out. Yeah. So we can actually go back to the sky through this way here, but I think we'll be fine for now. We can go get our potions later. Master, now that you've assessed the stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, you can return to the sky from anywhere on the surface and come back where you left. Please call me anytime you'd like to use an amiibo. You can also enable or disable amiibo usage from the options. So this is it. Let's try it out. To be honest, like, for someone like me who's played the game a bunch of times, to me it's like, you know, why not? Like, why not? Because again, I played this game so many times. Let's try it out. Is this how you do it? How do you use amiibo? Use amiibo. This is how you do it. There we go. Is that it? Yes, I do want to return to the sky for now. I just want to see. I want to see how this works. I want to see how this works. Because I've heard that, like, yeah, it takes you right back to the place you were before. Okay, that's all right. See, the thing is, like, in a place like this, it's not going to be as useful. Like, just straight up, it's not going to be as useful in a place like this. Because, like, we're right by the statue, right? We're right by the statue. It's not like it's going to affect us too much. But we might as well go see if we can get anything. Oh, God. We might as well see if we can get some stuff out of this, though. There's no point in not. I actually think the amiibo is very cool. Now, here's the thing. A big aspect of this game is the survival aspect of it. It's about, like, obtaining items before you go down to the surface. But like I said, I've played this game before. So, like, oh, I forgot about the status. Oh, it's okay, Link. Oh, the poor devil. Well, I will say, though, it's probably, like, a nice idea to try and use it a few times throughout the game. But I find that, like, it's not even, like, you don't even need it that much. Like, returning to the surface isn't always, like, the craziest thing. Like, you know, it's not something you're always thinking about constantly. Hey, you there. Yes, you the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your heart. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Let me tell you, one look at you are going to tell you need my potions by the cauldronful, so don't try and slink away without stocking up. Oh, dear. I forgot to ask you if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you, though, and I'll give you the spare empty bottle I've been keeping in the stall. It's nothing, it's just my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things beside potions in empty bottles, so it's useful to carry around. It is. Empty bottles feature in your adventure pouch, or is kind of like the main button. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop an item off with an item check. So what would you like to buy? I'd like to buy a, like, I think we'll start off with, like, just a regular potion. Yeah. Yes, please, if you could fill my bottle up. The other potion we have, like, we're not going to need more than one. It'd be nice to have more than one, but we're not going to need more than one for now. So then we also have one of the main features of this game here now. This is crazy. I always have to, like, reset it. Here we go. Use amiibo. Yes, Master, this amiibo accessory has been recognized. I am ready to return. Okay. Does it take you exactly to the exact spot you were in? It really does. Okay, let's get a move on. Let's get a move on in this place. We've dawdled quite a bit. You know what I mean? We've dawdled quite a bit in this place. So this is where we left the beacon last time. I believe now that we can take it off our map. And there we go. Oh, this place is going to be gorgeous here in this, especially with what we have here, like with the HD version. Master, you've entered Faron Woods. A tree. That freaking tree. Faron Woods. Faron Woods, you know, like, I do like... when we talk to... Oh, let fight finish. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Faron Woods. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. I will for sure do that, Fi. Like, I love Fi so much that she can annoy me anytime. Like, honestly. And it's not even annoying. Like, Fi, like, talk to me at any single point of the day. Like, talk to me, you know? If I'm doing homework, talk to me. I don't have homework anymore, which is the best thing ever. Whenever I'm like teaching in school and like, I don't give much homework. But I don't personally give much homework. But like I'm always just like, man, I'm so glad that's something I don't have to do. Because while in some aspects it was kind of easier to have like people kind of like decide what you do at some points, you know, it's like, hey, you're just like. So I think the way you get this off is you like run like that, you roll like that. Still though, no homework is good. No homework is great. Getting to decide what you do with your evening, the best thing ever. Here we go. Personality. These guys are always so funny to me. Oh, we got chopped there. Oh, you're faster. There you go. There you go. I was gonna say, before we go on this, the reason why I love the depiction of the Gorons in this game is because they make the Gorons seem so scholarly and like so interested in history, which therefore like makes every Goron's ancestors like really like, you know, history focused and intelligent. It's really cool because I feel like sometimes the Gorons can be seen as stupid even though they're very, very smart in a lot of cases.
It's gone quiet. Kikwi, now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green.
That's my favorite line.
Don't hurt me, Kweep.
See, Kweep sounds like creep. Are we gonna have a problem here? We can have a problem here, so we can run up this hill here as well. Get some rupees too. We don't have a lot of rupees now, but side quests in this game can actually get us like quite a bit of rupees. Ah man, look at this. You can tell this game was totally trying to show off the colors that the Wii could accomplish as well. You know, very late in its life also. Stop running away from me, please. I'm only a big tall boy with a freaking sword on my back. Look at that, it heals Ray. Hello, Fi, how's it going? Master Link, should you have questions about anything, I encourage you to call me with down. Once I am summoned, I select advice, then hint, and I will probably offer you information pertinent to your current circumstance. Thank you so much, Fi. If we need it, we'll totally come and talk to you. There's a save point over there as well. I find sometimes, you know, you probably don't even need the save points. There we go. You know, sometimes the save points aren't like, not that they're useless. I suppose for like a newer player as well, they're for sure going to be like more than useful. You gotta like remember these locations as well for when we like. It's you, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, one of these things I believe is hiding, but this is a shortcut over here, which is grand. But that's what's so funny though. Like the amiibo kind of like reduces the need for these shortcuts. You got the amber relic. These amber-colored chunks of precious stone are found everywhere. No one knows where this strange shape comes from. Not that the shortcuts won't be like totally useful, but like I feel like a lot of the shortcuts are like, hey, I need to get back to the surface really quick. Thank God we have the shortcut. Oh, you're right here. Hello. You okay? Stop trying to avoid me. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh no, I didn't mean to actually. Okay. This is scripted. This is scripted. Buddy. I ain't trying to actually scare you. Where's another one? Oh, there's two more. There we go. Oh, you dropped something? Yes, the items. Yeah, we're not getting new information on items we already had. So we continue to scare this poor little thing. Until it goes over here to the tree and hides over here. Look at the way they've done the lighting in this and all. Like, this is like, you know, this is a lot to do with the Wii as well, and how powerful that machine was for its time. I don't care what anyone says, that did some great jobs with games.
It spotted me again. Kikwi. Huh? You don't want to eat me? And come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? Keep, Alip? I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kikwi. A little while ago, I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl.
Zelda? Is that who you saw?
What's a Zelda? I don't know who this girl is, Kikwi, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Kikwi, but she escaped with the Kikwi Elder.
There's a blue one now. Master, we've obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I've marked the position of the Kikwi known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that the Kikwi most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there's an 85% chance that the Kikwi Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose we continue dowsing to search for Zelda.
You really spooked me, Kikwi. You keep some very strange company, friend. Kikwi Palip, it sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, Kikwi. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder.
I bet she is. I bet she 100% is. Sometimes I just step back and I'm like, I'm playing the HD version of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So I tried to, so I think we just probably should just avoid this thing up here, if we can, and then kill it with one of these boulders. Hey buddy, I heard that you love music. What's your favorite genre? Rock and roll? I'm more into pop punk myself. Let's forget that ever happened. Let's forget that joke even happened. That half joke. Please, let's just never talk about it again. You know? Oh, you agree? Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What joke, am I right? What joke? Okay, hello, you bokoblin. There we go. Parrying them for me is always much easier. Now we can use our dowsing ability to find the Kikwi Elder, but I wonder if we can just find them just by looking around the map here. And looking over at that thing right over there, the biggest one we've seen so far. Usually we would be able to swing over here, but we don't have the necessary functionality to do that just yet. But what we do have is a proposed shortcut. Let's try and get rid of these boys as soon as possible. Because they can, they can get you. They don't do a lot of damage, but it's, again, just wait, whoa. Just the little things make a remake a big deal, make a bigger deal in a remake. Little enemies can make a bigger deal when it comes to your health. Take that, please. So it's actually not hard to get over here. I'm definitely going the long way, which we don't even need to go yet. We will have to go here later, but... I love the way the birds are gathered around him as well. I know it's kind of a good indication that this Elder is not a bad dude. Wait, what? No! Why is... You're very fast. There we go. I don't remember them being this fast, but maybe they just are. What are you doing to me? What do you do? Maybe actually a downward strike would be a better idea when it comes to that second one. Now that I'm thinking about it. But also, like, you know, the parry is just as useful. And, like, it takes a couple of seconds for them to actually want to hit, so... Man, this water looks so freaking nice. I booted up Dragon Quest XI yesterday just for the fun of it. Oh, wow. And, like, I was walking through the water, and I had to, like, turn it off, man, because it's so warm here, and I was like, man, I wish I was there. I wish I was with all that water. But I suppose, you know, you just gotta put up with it. You just gotta put up with it. It's only till Thursday. The heat wave is only till Thursday. And then we're getting back to regular, just, like, steamy heat. It's kind of funny how that works, though, because, like, I've never been a fan of the heat. And then, like, when a heat wave comes, it's like, I really hate the heat. You know, and then you're wishing for the regular heat back. People in, like, I don't know, people in hotter countries, and I've talked to a few of them over the past few days, you always kind of hear the same thing, which is like, nah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty okay. And I'm just like, oh my god, how do you live? That's just how different cultures work, I suppose. Have fun, Lord Valoron. There we go. Look at this. Yip, yip. I am Butcher, the Kikwi elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. You are clearly a master woodsman. Where's Zelda?
Zelda? Oh, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looks like one of your kind. Yes, she was with me. But now is not the time for such talk. The woods are full of monsters, and I'm worried about my missing tribe. The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. What, you say you met some of my people, Kikwi? No, so Machi is safe, eh? But the monsters are still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Can I ask you to search for them and make sure they are safe? I'm worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember some more about where the girl you seek went off to.
I love that everyone reacts to find, like, what the hell is happening. Learning that Zelda's no longer with the Kikwi Elder is unfortunate. Setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I've added Kikwis as Kikwis, by the way, as the dowsing options. I always call them Kikwis. Do you need me to explain how to switch dowsing targets? No, it's okay. Thank you very much, Fi. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on your map and disable dowsing readings for them. That way you will not revisit the same Kikwi. She's so helpful. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin the search for missing Kikwis. She is so helpful. So, like, hold it down and you go, bam. And now we have the dowsing for the Kikwis. So, then to douse, you kind of just search in different locations. There's one over here, which we can totally go for and get. And there's also one through here, I believe, as well. If there's not one through here, we can still go in and explore this place because it's still very explorable. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. No. No. Here we go. What's this? Revitalizing potion. What does this do? This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and restores 4 hearts. I think that's very useful. I think we can do without the fairies for now. I really do. And I know some people might be like, Calvin, what the hell? Like, oh my god. Okay, at least they're gone. You have to, like, jostle a little bit to actually get back up to them there. Which is fine. It's all about fighting those Kikwis for this, like, little part of the world. Like, look at this here. The way they give off, like, this awesome energy in this whole world. But also the fact that, like, they give you a hint of, like, locations you might be able to go to later, but you never think of going there. Like, even at this part of the game, you'd never be like, oh, we're gonna go there eventually, or we're gonna get to that place. I ain't gonna say when we're gonna get anywhere. You know what I mean? That's not my job. Okay, let's go again. This time we'll balance here again. At least try to balance here again. Thank you guys so much for the support, by the way, on the first 2 videos. I always say this because you guys continue to blow my mind, but I'm so very happy about the fun that I can have in these games with people as well watching. It's so exciting. So there's one right up in there in that tree. That song, oh, that's so freaking familiar. Oh, hello. I missed again. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Oh, you were a bit tougher. Oh boy. Actually a lot tougher than like the we'll use this. Okay, here we go. It's better to focus on one at a time because, like, strangely enough, they like do attack at the same time, but you can also get them in a position where like they do this. And it becomes not that much big of a deal. Right there. Like, attacking them all at the same time and like not trying to maneuver around them is a very bad idea. There's Lopsa.
You fought off all those red guys? Does that mean that you're a good guy? So I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you can help me?
Fly, what you got? I detect no monsters in the immediate area, and therefore concluded it's safe for the Kikwi to leave its perch. It seems that this Kikwi is unable to descend the tree. I suggested you find a way to expedite its dismount. If you find yourself lacking ideas, you can also press down to review your available actions. Of course. Of course, yes. At first I was like, we don't have the thing to knock it down yet, but I remember what you do here. We don't have, I was like, we don't have the slingshot. But it's not the slingshot you need here.
Ouch, that was, effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Keep a leap. Really? The elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe. Kikwi. My name's Lopsa. If you see the elder, can you please tell him where I am? My legs are still shaking.
It's okay. Head on there. Oh, I guess you want me to head on. So now we can get this little shortcut here to head out of here. The forest is so pretty. And again, like, for me, like, I did not want them to update the art style. That was like one of the things I even said in like my first reaction to the trailer. I was like so worried when I heard about like a Skyward Sword remake. You know what I mean? Not because I was like I'm bitter about like, you know, oh, they're gonna like remake my favorite game, my favorite Zelda game. This is so stupid. You know, even though I love remakes of other games. There we go. There we go. But really, like, I was just most worried about the art style and how beautiful this game can be. That was like my biggest worry. So then we have the dowsing ability once again. So there should be one right up here. There's none in this direction. There's one up there. And there's nowhere. So there's two in this general direction. There's a Murkrow up there, like the Pokemon. Trying to get them out of the way as soon as possible. Come on up. Come down here. Okay, if you don't want to fight, you don't want to fight. It's not my job to make you fight. So as expected, a lot of these like little Kikwis will be in locations like that, like, you know, you'd kind of expect to go to, you know? You kind of expect it to be here. But to me, that's good game design as well, because like without the dowsing ability, you can like find this stuff. You can definitely just explore around the place and find this stuff. Oh, I wonder where it could be. I think you have to like cut the whole grass because it's actually like they have this thing in the Kikwis that they think that like they're very good at hiding. I think they actually have the hide and seek like competitions as well. So you have to like cut all the grass before he even does anything. This is brilliant. There we go. Erla.
I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwi in the woods that is half as good at hiding as I am, except the Elder, of course.
So yeah, they all think they're very good at hiding. So yeah, what the Elder just wants is us to find the friends. So the next one is in that general vicinity. Hello. They give you a lot of leeway with that timing there. Very surprisingly so, they give you a lot of leeway with that timing. So we can knock down the bugs off this thing here, but there's not really a point of doing it just yet. Like, I never see the point of doing it because we don't have a net yet to actually like collect all the bugs that we want to collect. Hello. Oh, sorry, I ruined your fun. There you go, there you go. We'll all have fun together. We'll all be funny people together. And the music in this area just gives off like the perfect vibe for exploration. You know what I mean? Like it's just so much fun to explore in this area because of it. So there's a hole right here, which will drop us down to a certain location. But here for now. That is probably exactly where we have to go, actually. I'm just taking a look around this place as well, guys, because it's definitely worth, like, taking a good look at this place. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? That was your whole thing today? Of course, our first little heart piece over here, too. Let's go get it. If we can balance. Whoa, 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 whoa. You okay? There we go. Okay, there we go. As balancing as well as we can. We have to keep it centered as well because even the balance is very important when it comes to this. A piece of heart, and we have 3 more to go. There's also those blocks over there, those little blocks that we can like also connect with too. But for now, let's go find the other Kikwis. So you hear me kind of like centering it as well, just to, like to make sure. Just to make sure that we don't fall. Sometimes it can kind of be a detriment to me, but like we're gonna keep doing that. And of course, we drop down below. Just making sure you ain't a Kikwi. Just making sure. I'm just making sure. We tried to pick it up.
Don't eat me. I taste terrible. Let me go.
I love these guys so much.
Huh? The Elder was worried about me? I'm glad to hear he's safe. I'm Olo. If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away.
That's a good strategy. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwi Elder. Thank you very much, Fi.
What was that just now? Don't scare me like that.
I'll try not to scare you like that, but sometimes, you know, like, I feel like a little bit of the heebie-jeebies feels good. Here's me saying the shortcuts won't mean much. They, of course, do. Yeah, no, they just won't mean as much when we're trying to get back to a certain location, you know? We can, like, go right back up into the sky, like, very, very, easily now. The Elder's over here. I wonder, can we bash into this tree and then knock that down? But I feel like you have to, like, do the regular thing to get it down. That's what's so cool about this game. Like, a lot of people say it is very linear. It is for sure very, very linear. Of course it is. It's a linear game, which is what I like about it as well. I'm kind of a fan of linear games. Like, sometimes games can be just like, you know, fun little side. Yeah, I think you need to like get up here to get there. We can swim in the cool water. I love the shield design as well in this game. I don't know, it all just works. It all just works really well for me, like design-wise. And also works that we're about to talk to the Elder and get some information about Zelda. Zelda! You can usually get the first swing as well with the momentum. Hello, my friend, how are you?
Oh, so all my fellow Quickers are well. And they want me to stop worrying? Ah, excellent. They know me too well. But you have real talent for finding whatever missing Kikwi. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she traveled to the temple, deep within these woods. Oh, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same.
So we passed by this before as well.
I think she headed down that way, towards the temple, quick. But be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Let me just fetch for you right now. Pardon me a moment.
I would move out of the way, Link. This big boy. This big boy. So we got our slingshot. Obtaining any items in the legend, and we're standing on his back. Obtaining any items in the Legend of Zelda games, like, just feels so freaking good. It's actually one of my more favorite aspects of Breath of the Wild as well. I love just obtaining so many different items that are all useful.
With the slingshot, you should be able to find a path deep into the woods where that temple is. So, why not start by shooting up that curled up vine over there? Hold Z to ready a slingshot, then release to let the slingshot fly. If you run out of ammunition, just grab some seeds from the fruit that grow on trees over there. Now go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you so much. So we go like this. And then we shoot. And it just knocks down the vine. That's gonna do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. We're about to get into what is probably some of the most important aspects of the game going forward. And that is the dungeons. We're very close to our first dungeon in this game, and it's actually just like a step away. It's actually just up here. And one of the things I think is really important about like talking about the game design of this game in general is that we passed by this place earlier. We passed by this beautiful place earlier, and what makes that so cool to me is that you would have gotten here and you would have been like, oh, we can't get up here. So for people that would have gone up here, they would have been like, how do we knock this down? They would have bumped into the tree, they would have tried a bunch of things to get actually up there, and still they wouldn't have been able to pass here. It's really cool. And it's just, again, it's just simple game design. It works. Sometimes the more simpler game design just works better. Master, I highly suggest you save the progress you request before you set out for the temple deep within the woods in pursuit of Zelda. Thank you very much, Fi. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.